What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show and welcome to another episode of Command This Podcast, episode 383. It's a victory Monday for the Commanders family. Big difference than last week. You know, we didn't have that victory Monday. Move my camera over, man. We didn't have that victory Monday style going for us, but today's a little bit different. Better energy in the room. It's a nice feeling to finally get that dub and get it handily. We had our buddy Roddy Thomas on the show on Thursday to do a little preview of this, and we saw the strength and weaknesses, and we came out on top 41-24. So happy victory Monday to all of you guys. Phil, what's crack-a-lagging as I put some of this in the socials?
I'm telling you, man, we win, Dallas loses. Man, if the Rams held up their end of the bargain, this would have been one of the greatest Mondays in the last 5 years.
Dude, it was so close. Like, I cannot believe the Eagles pulled that off. I can't believe the Eagles pulled it. Rams had them dead to rights at 26-27, down by one with I'm trying to remember how long the field goal was. 40-something yard field goal, blocked, return for a touchdown. I mean, come on. I don't know if have you seen the meme of the center just pops up and goes like this, and there's no one around it. It's actually kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Nero starting the chat off with a bang. Thank you, sir. Always good to see our boy Nero in the chat. Keeping this
giving a 5 spot today. That's because it's a victory.
Yes, victory 5. We appreciate you, man. Give me another minute while I get some of this going in the chatty chat rooms over here on the Facebook. Lots of good football this weekend. Special teams were quite interesting across the board. Lots of good special teams, lots of bad special teams. I'm talking block punts, kicks, kick returns for touchdowns. We had a punt return for a touchdown. So there you go. But 3 block kicks this weekend, significantly blocked kicks. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, man. You usually don't see that that often. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing.
I mean, I watched it. It was weird. Like, it's like you see it happen in the Eagles-Rams game, and then immediately as soon as our game's over, they cut over to Tampa Bay and the Jets.
And then the Jets that was a great finish too. That was a great finish.
And then the Jets still didn't win.
Yeah.
And then
great post.
And then what was it? Browns-Packers.
Yeah, man. So the Packers, who we struggled with last week, they
struggled themselves.
They were on the struggle bus, man.
Thank you for screwing up my entire fantasy week in our league. Jordan Love.
I had some parlays on the Packers after we saw them, firsthand. I'm like, oh, these guys are for real. This is going to be something.
Quiet right now.
And kind of fraudulent at that point. I saw Grassi at his reaction to them losing it, and he did not take it very well.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
At the very end.
It's funny because the guys over at Clickbait, like a lot of them did not have good weeks.
Scooter, I'm sorry about the Cowboys, man. They suck too.
He's like, one word to describe this game. I went, lol.
Yeah.
Lol, Cowboys.
Bro, Cowboys, man. And they're banged up. You know, CeeDee Lamb might be out for a long time. Not to clown on them, though. We have some guys that might be out for a long time, too. We walked away pretty banged up out of this game, which we'll go over. I don't have the final consensus on what our final injury tally was. I just know it was a lot of dudes.
I'll tell you, it's funny because the Giants also lost. They put up a good fight for a while, but it just
Russell looked like ass. I think he's done, man. I think Jackson Dart era, after him throwing 400 yards the week prior, I think the Jackson Dart era is going to come sooner than we know it.
The only person out of that group is our boy Tree, because he's a Steelers fan. They won.
Yeah, barely 21-14,
and that's fine because it's an AFC team, and I really couldn't give a damn what happens over there.
Right. Yeah. And you know who's the surprise front runners for MVPs? You got Josh Allen, which is not a surprise. You got Justin Herbert, who that's a surprise. Everyone thought he wasn't going to make it, or he's still the same choke artist who they say he is. And Daniel Mr. Dimes motherfucking Jones is a dark horse MVP candidate so far. Man,
the Derp turned the dimes in Indy.
I mean, Indianapolis, they went 3 full games without a punt, like the longest in a really, really long time without a punt. And it was, I don't know, man, they're actually doing something pretty nice over there. So I feel like a fool for trading him away in my personal.
By the way, did you see the Saints went for a tush push and they got called for a false start?
There's film of the Eagles doing it, and they just
the Eagles do it every play.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, man, and they totally missed it. What can you do though?
I don't care because we blew out the Raiders. Although, if you were paying attention to social media during the game, you would think we were losing by 20 the entire time.
One would think.
And I'm like, what? We're up 34-10 at one point. I said, you still think we're ass?
Yeah.
And well, I mean, I'm like, you people are like, they're not contenders. Well, if you're not contenders, what are you?
The one thing I wish we wouldn't have done is take the throttle off. And I know you don't have to, and I appreciate them throwing the touchdown at the end to Luke McCaffrey. But like Tom Brady never took the throttle off. I don't think we should ever take the throttle off either.
You know what? I like that they were like, nope, not going to let this one. So they put the throttle back on and actually made it happen.
Yes.
Before it got to the point where they got to, oh my God, we might lose this game.
But I wish they just wouldn't take the throttle off at all. Just balls to the wall for the whole time. And I get it. It's harder to do.
We're not assholes of the league like some of these other, like the Cowboys or the Eagles. They're going to do that because they're franchises are built on being ungentlemanly assholes, right? They're just horrible people with horrible mindsets, right? We kind of got to adopt that. Forget people liking us, all right?
Yeah,
people like us now.
Do it.
Now you got to just be awful. Yeah. I don't care if you're up 30. Punch people in the cup in the fourth quarter. I don't care, all right?
Lick their nose. Poke them in the chest. That shit hurts.
Gouge fingers right there in between the face mask.
That's right. What's up, Commander Nash? Keep the foot on the gas. Great win. Yep. What's up, Ryan? Belt to ass. I think they laid off things to protect the players. They did because they started taking some injuries, but it's part of the game. I just wanted to see them, regardless of who the opponent is, just continue to take it to them. But, hey, a win's a win. You win by an inch, win by a mile. The good old words of Dominic Toretto, winning is winning. So
I wanted for a mile, winning is winning. But when you win by a mile, you get to really rub it in their face.
That's right, guys. Okay, so let's get right into it, everyone. Let's get into some of the significant film study that we saw. And I'm just gonna say right out the gate, this was some great football to watch.
Oh my God, this was such a fun game.
And to no surprise, I mean, for those of you guys watching, you guys know you're gonna know all these plays we're gonna show, but here we go. I mean, right out the gate, what happens? Mr. Debo Jonathan Samuel returns a kick for 69 yards.
I was walking into the room when this happened.
I mean, hey.
This is how you start a game.
You got a couple guys early celebrate. I thought he was going to break it. Someone down in the middle, Paul puts their hands up like, yeah, right there. Looks like Revo. I guess he thought he was going to break away, but Debo doesn't have that speed. That's not really him. But happy to see it, man. Happy to see it completely. Love that it was our guy. Great. Good blocking. Special teams was fantastic.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Our kick coverage is elite.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm going to say this right now. I know that's not what was being shown there, but our special teams, minus field goals, although, hey.
Not bad.
Not bad.
But not great, but not bad.
Coverage is elite. Y'all are not going to see this at this level from many teams in the NFL.
Right.
So our kick coverage is elite.
Yep.
Our kick returns are pretty damn good, as we saw.
So now we're gonna go to 14:05. Second play on offense. Chris Rodriguez started the game. I thought it was McNichols, but Chris Rodriguez ended up starting the game. And here he rips off a nice one for 14 yards right off the jump, man. Not a bad way to set the tone. Actually, really good way to set the tone to start the game.
Yeah. Look at the late substitutions, and they're like, nope.
Yeah.
They gotta be able to substitute.
Exactly. It was great.
Oh, but look at Connerly, doing a good job on Crosby there. I know it was the backside of the play, but still. I'm gonna get
There's the one play everyone up in arms with, and you're gonna see that Tyler Biadasz is key. And I have that plate earmarked, so we'll look at it.
But nonetheless,
I didn't do a terrible job. I haven't seen the PFF grades come out, but he didn't do it. He didn't do a horrible job. Definitely way better than the last game. That's 100% sure.
He's working on it. I mean, yeah, him and Tunsil both committed penalties twice at the same time, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, look at the unbalanced line. They got Scott in there as an extra tight end with Sinnott. No Zach Ertz. Sinnott saw a lot of time in this game.
Yeah,
so this idea that he's a total bust. Well, maybe he's not. He's still out there.
Dan Quinn said he played his best game of his career. I didn't agree with that, but he said he played his best game of his career.
Solid block there on the defensive back.
Yeah,
that opened up that hole.
Watch him right here.
Watch Sinnott. I'm going to give credit where credit's due, especially because people like to pop off because they're looking for numbers.
And he's not a Bates, man. He doesn't do exactly what Bates does.
Yeah, I mean, literally that hole is there because of Sinnott's block.
Right.
On the outside.
Yep. All right, go to the next play. This one is we're about 2 yards out now from the end zone. And Mariota, man, surprises us all and finds a way to get in. Now, this was a pass play. It wasn't a planned pass. He just
I hate to say this. That is okay. So watch. There's always a lane that opens up on pass plays. Have you ever noticed this? It's Jayden too.
Yeah.
Right.
Very true.
This is a one read and run. This is designed this way, people. That if he's got a read, if it's not there, run. Because we're going to try to open a hole for you, right? Because there's no other reason why he tucks and runs without ever looking Terry's direction.
Yeah.
He's looking right the entire time. Oh, it's not there. Run.
Yeah. And the lanes were there. The lanes opened up.
By the way, Connerly's got a solid block on Crosby on this one. And then, like, Andrew Wiley's like, I got nothing. I'm going to run over here and hit Crosby.
Yeah. Watch me. All right. Now we're going to go to 9:54 in same quarter. This is a minor play, but this is a play where I believe Will Harris basically saved a touchdown on Brock Bowers, who was kept very tame for this game compared to what he's been doing.
This is the one I pointed out in the chat. that I said, so if you notice, Brock Bowers is covered by safety all game, no linebacker.
Yeah, no linebackers because they know what happened last time. Great play. Let's watch this off the jump. Now, previous game, like Tucker Kraft, we saw last week, that was a Bobby Wagner cover. That was a Frankie Luvu cover.
Here's the thing: Luvu gets the tackle or whoever's blocking him right back into Gino's face. So Gino has to lob this too.
Yeah, and Will Harris does a great play breaking it up. Let's take a look. I enjoy it. I'm a fan. Good play. Good play, Will. Good play, Will. That's what
I'm all about this, but I like this. We blitzed a lot more this game, and it showed.
We did. The zone wasn't working.
Well, we also know their offensive line is not very good, so attack it.
Right. Attack it. Now we're going to go to the next set of plays. 8:02 in the first quarter, and
we're running turbo.
Mariota rips off a banger, although it doesn't end as well as we like. But great instinct, just fall down, bro. Great instinct, just fall down.
Pulls it, goes, open.
Just got too excited, man. It happens. But did he have the option or was this design? He could have handed it off.
This is a read option for sure. He pulled it because the defensive end crashed in.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Who slide, man?" I'm like,
let's watch the two tight ends down here. Oh, Bates hits his guy down below. Yankoff goes out and gets his guy. Look at that.
Bates. That's not Bates.
I'm sorry. Sinnott hits his guy down low. Yankoff a little bit late on his, but he goes downfield and goes and finds someone, which was great. Boom. There's Sinnott's block.
No, Yankoff is supposed to get that guy.
Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. And Mariota just did not.
Mariota has just his arms were in the wrong they're in the wrong position at the wrong time.
Yeah, he just got excited, man. He's like, "Whoa, I'm open. I'm downfield."
No, nobody here. Any other moment he gets hit, he's fine. But he just happened to be stretching out right at that moment.
Yeah. Oh man,
he saw that end zone for a split second.
He did. Look at that. He's like, "Oh, I got it. Nope." That's all right. Okay. Next series, right? The very next play, Geno Smith drops back and meets Dorrance Armstrong, who just had a fantastic game.
He's had a fantastic start to the season. He's on pace for 17 sacks.
Right. And I don't know if the receivers were covered or not. But boom, Dorrance, man.
That pocket's collapsing on him. I mean, the receiver recovered for long enough.
Yeah. Let's watch him coming off he's going up against the right tackle. He's pushing. Man, great play, Dorrance, dude. Love to see it. Oh, look at this, Mr. John Wick. We appreciate you, man. $1.99. Thank you so much, sir. I think might be first time interacting with you. Thank you so much, man, for the super. We appreciate that. So yeah, Dorrance got his first sack. Yeah, man, the injury bug hitting us early, but let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That's right. Let's go, man. We got to get healthy. We got to stay healthy. That 10-day break was kind of nice, but now we came out of this game banged up. I'm really curious to see how it looks like for Terry and especially Marshawn Lattimore. That one's going to hurt if he doesn't get right. So now I'm going to go to, let's say, 3:29 in the first quarter. This was another Marcus Mariota run for 14 yards. I was actually shocked at the number of designed runs. Like, remember when they said during the week that they weren't going to change the playbook because Mariota's behind center? They literally didn't change the playbook because Mariota was behind center. This was a Jaden Daniels play. I mean, how many times have we seen Jaden Daniels run this before?
Oh, a lot. A lot.
I mean, look at it. Boom. I mean, Bill did a good job selling it between the tackles. He
And
actually
honestly, if you give it to Bill,
exactly. Look at that. He's shifty. He could have went this way or that way.
But here's so Senate again, nice
It-
block out front, takes
I
out
gotta
two
see
guys
it.
actually.
I got to see it again.
Senate's his lead.
1, 2. It's the same guy. Push. Yeah, great play, man.
And screened out a third, heading to the
Great play.
sidelines. So yeah, I'm giving Ben Sinnott all of his flowers. I saw a lot of improved.
Not a single catch, but man, was he very technically proficient in this game? I believe.
I mean, he's filling that Bates role all right. He's doing an all right job. He's not as effective as Bates as a blocker, but he's stepped up.
Yeah. Yep. All right, now we're going to go to the very end of the first quarter. This was a Trey Amos play that I saw that I really felt was pretty important to call out because the kid's just continuously improving. He's having a great time. By the way, John Wick, I love the freaking AV, man. It's like the old Keanu Reeves, man. Love it. Marcus, what's up? Said Dorrance Armstrong led the NFL in pressure and pressure rates, man. Look at that. We found us a gem. One of these old free agents is actually working out for us. Marshawn Lattimore was in concussion protocol, but he's out of it, according to Dan Quinn. Okay. Concussion protocol is crazy, man. You don't know how it's going to go. Drake May had a concussion. He should have came out of the game, but he didn't. He slammed his head on the ground and grabbed his helmet, but they let him stay in the game, and he kept going. And very funny how that works. All right, 34 seconds left in the first quarter. This is Mariota. I'm sorry. This is Trey Amos breaking up a pass.
Geno back, Geno lost.
The young kid
right there
almost had the pick, man. Almost had the pick. The kid's just playing out of his mind. He's just playing out of his mind.
When they said that he was a consideration for the first round pick if Connolly wasn't there, I believe it.
Yeah.
Kid's good.
I mean, after watching him now, I certainly believe it. Just that play would have been so money, and I don't know who was there on the initial hit. Let me see.
Oh, you're talking about the hit Amos, basically?
No, I mean Amos. Yeah, Amos. I think it was Will Harris. Amos would have tipped it. Amos would have intercepted that had Will Harris not been there. Yeah, that was Will Harris.
Both of them had a chance at it.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? I'd rather drop an interception because our guys are going after the ball than allow a catch.
Yeah,
for sure. Too soft.
For sure. All right, this one's second quarter now. This is Mariota hitting Ertz for 19, man.
Trent Scott is in as a tight end on this play.
And then we're going to watch the next 3 plays back to back to back because they were just good plays. Oh, I missed one. That was Bill for 14. I'm sorry, Bill for 9.
No, I'm glad you should because look how he just drove.
Yeah.
Watch his legs on this play. He does. This is a 3-yard run that he turns to 9.
We're going to skip that Zach Ertz pass play. We don't need to watch that. He just finds the hole, dude. Look, the hole was going right here. This was the original hole. And then he finds a way to hit all the way on the other side.
And then still avoid that first tackle.
Yeah, crazy. And then he rips off a second one for 9 immediately following, which is the next one I want to play right here. This is a good one too.
Again, the dude does have an amazing cutback ability.
I mean, look at the little leg strength on him. He's a smaller dude, but I mean, Brian Robinson would have been down right. He'd have been down right there. He would have made that Wiley.
Brian Robinson would just run forward.
Yeah,
and
he turned it into 9. That was a loss that he turned into 9.
And honestly, the thing about Bill that I've been able to see this year is leg drive. He constantly keeps his legs moving.
Yeah.
You saw in the last play. You see on this one when he engages in contact here, he's still driving those legs. His feet keep moving, legs keep pumping, and that's how you can move forward. And you turn 4 yards into 6. You turn 6 into 9.
Yeah.
And that's what I love in a running back is a running back who just keeps the legs churning, keep pushing forward. You already got lower center of gravity half the time. You're tucked under with the ball. You've turned yourself into a bit of a bowling ball. Keep pushing forward.
Yeah. And And this play here, real quick. This is so Gianti was kept under wraps for the most part. 17 runs, 17 rushes, 63 yards, average 3.7, a long of 18. And this is he's a 16-yard right here. We'll watch very quickly. But we kept him, that was my biggest fear, was asking Gianti based off what we know he can do, what he's capable of doing. Clearly they have a really
he's going to be good in this league. Any Raiders fan who thinks that he's a bust, I mean, look right there,
that offensive line is
good.
bad. He was getting hit in the backfield all game. I know our defensive line is not that good. This dude was under duress as a running back. He finally found a hole. He broke one. It took him a quarter and a half to finally hit one. Mr. Titan, what's going on? What's up, brother? Shout out to Marcus, man. Happy to see him do his thing. Titan suck ass. You talking about Marcus
Mariota.
Chota. Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, a very efficient game.
Yeah, he did.
Gianti, if anyone thinks this kid might be a bust, nah. That line's just ass. Because Gianti's good.
He found a way. That was a good, Yeah. All right, now we're going to go to Geno Smith. He throws a 10-yard touchdown for Trey Tucker, if I remember that's his name. Trey Tucker?
Trey Tucker had himself a game.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think we were really keying on Trey Tucker.
No. It was Jacoby Myers, and I think he benefited from the attention on him and Gianti.
The problem is that zone right there.
Yeah.
The defenders in his area are Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu.
Yeah.
Neither of which should be covering a wide receiver.
Right. Mr. Titan, Cam Ward's looking good, man. I like watching the highlights of him play, man. I think he's going to be a good.
You got one there.
I think you got one. I think you got one. You just got to fill out the rest of the team.
Yeah.
This one right here at 326. Oh snap! Not 326. Missed that one up. Should be 426. Sorry about that. 426. Did we watch the touchdown already?
Yeah, the Trey Tucker touchdown.
We did watch it. Okay. All right. Now all right. So this one is McNuggies. Big Christopher Jeremy.
This is why this is when I talk about, by the way, when I talk about keeping your legs moving, this is what I'm talking about.
I mean, he's even under consideration for the angry runs from Kyle from Good Morning Football. Just a wonderful play, man. Busted play.
I'll probably give it to Gianti for trucking our guy, but
I'm sure. Boom. It was over. It was over again. Oh, he's still going. And
people are like, why is McNichols even on this team? That's why.
I mean, that's why. It's probably better from this view. Way better from this view. I mean, come on now. I thought it was just a busted running play. Found a way. Oh.
Yeah, okay, 3-yard run. Up a 5-yard run. Oh, no, he's gone. 60
yards, man. This guy was going to catch him, but he didn't. People were saying that Mariota handed it off to the wrong guy. Now that I can finally see it, I want to see if that's actually the case.
No.
That wasn't the right guy. That was the right read.
No, yeah. I mean, Chris Rodriguez absolutely did not want to block anybody on that play. Watch.
Yeah.
Go rewind that. Chris Rodriguez intentionally skipped the block. He could just run into
He thought it was over. Oh, he missed the block. And then
he saw Max Crosby and went, nope.
Yep. You want some of this? Nope. Gone.
Okay, maybe I don't blame you on that one, C-Rod. You're not supposed to be blocking Max Crosby, but come on.
Here's another one. This is a Geno Smith sack. 2 for the old legend Bobby Wagner, man. 2 sacks on the gate for Bobby Wagner. Here's the first one.
Bobby Wagner turned back the clock. 11 tackles in this game.
Yep.
This is funny as I'm like, oh, he's gonna throw it away. No. Bobby Wagner's like, I'm not letting go, bro. I'm not letting go.
Yeah.
Watch it. Bobby Wagner's like, I'm not letting go of you, bro. I'm waiting for Geno to throw this away, and all of a sudden he just
didn't happen. I thought Geno would have threw it away, but he didn't.
We had nowhere to go.
Wagner.
He's probably like, who do I throw it to?
He should have just threw it in the dirt, but I get it. All right, now we're going to halftime here. 14 seconds left. This is Mariota. He ends up getting sacked. I want to see why he gets sacked here. Flags fly. Probably need to look at it from the other direction.
They're just going with a wide rush, and
yeah, looked like a little face mask there.
They got away with it.
Yeah. Okay. Going to the third quarter, we finally see Von Miller get into action. So it's good to see Von Miller. Is that his first sack of the season?
He had a half sack.
He had a half sack last game versus Packers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is Von Miller getting a full credit sack. That's pretty much all he did, but it's great to have him on our side, man. Look at Von Miller, number 24 at the bottom of the screen. Key in on him.
Interesting zone blitz. Dorrance Armstrong drops back into coverage. Look on the left side. Armstrong standing up.
Who's been the primary pass rusher so far.
Yeah.
So a little bit of
he fakes the rush and he drops back into a short zone.
Yep. But Von Miller
we just went on overload on the right side.
Finesse looks like a swim move. Hit him with a swim move. No, just bodies him and moves inside. Okay. Now, one of my favorite plays of the game. The Hokie himself, Jalen Lane, takes a punt return. 90 motherfucking yards.
90 yards.
90 motherfucking yards.
By the way, Chris Myers could not have called this with less enthusiasm.
Yeah, I know.
But then again, I'm so used to him not calling any of our big plays with enthusiasm.
And I don't know if this was even set up by blocks. I almost feel watching it again, this was just Jalen Lane. Because if you watch, no one really hit anyone. There was just these big gaps. It just could have been really bad coverage by, like, this guy gets hit, boom. That's really the only block that was made, and then he makes the rest.
Well, the blocking kept everything spread out enough.
Yeah, it created those gaps.
We got guys in position where you have to go around them to get to the runner. Yeah. Right. He makes one guy miss, and that's the only and then just two guys miss. The punter.
Yeah.
But the return blocking, right there on it was actually, we had a nice little seal there too.
Yeah.
On the on Jalen's right as he kind of blew through there. But his speed also he just turned on the burners.
It was beautiful, man. Let's watch it from this angle. I liked it. Yep. Oh.
See a little wall there. Two guys.
I didn't see this before. Look at who is the guy. Who is this guy? I don't know who it is. The very last guy tracking. As soon as he makes a hit, look at him. He knows right away it's over. He's also running to the sideline. He knew. That guy knew. This is what they brought Jalen Lane here for, guys. This is exactly what they brought him in for.
Speed kills.
It does. So this one is another ageless legend. Bobby Wagner gets his second sack right here. Again. It's happened so fast.
This is one where it's just like he's untouched.
Completely. I'm telling you, that Raiders line is.
And why the worst part is that where's the communication between the center and the guard? Wagner's walking up to the line and they just split. They just
whoa. In what world? So this was kind of like some of our miscommunications last week versus the Packers. Mm-hmm. This guy looks back. Okay, this left guard says something to the center. Like, hey, I'm gonna let this guy run by me. Okay, just watch. What could he possibly be saying? Is he saying, "All right, I'm gonna check"?
He's like, "Shit,
you know what? I see it, Phil. I see it." Left tackle probably said, "I got outside." He said, "I got inside," and you got the center. Right guard, you move left. That's probably what they thought they were gonna do. And they all whiffed. Hey, I mean, we were the winning factors in this.
Here's the thing. He looked over and saw big ass Javon Kinlaw and was like, I think this is the threat.
Yeah.
Bobby Wagner's
That's
not going to
hilarious,
blitz
man.
again, is he?
That's hilarious. I don't know. I mean that.
If I'm Gino, I get back to if I get back to the huddle and I'm Gino, I'm like, what the hell were you guys thinking?
Right. Well, what were you doing? What were you doing? I don't know what you were doing.
I'm sure Gino's saying that a lot in this game. He's like, guys, inside linebacker, 66. You know,
you guys
that's
are killing
responsibility. Me. There's no one inside of you. There's no one on you. So you go to the inside linebacker.
Right. I mean, it's really just poor communication.
I learned this my freshman year of high school.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to get one more. All right, there we go. All right, now we're gonna see the very controversial play, but this was Terry's not touchdown that we thought was a touchdown. 57-yard play, which was eventually reversed
to a 56-yard play.
Hey,
by the way, guys, are you still mad, Terry? Are you still mad?
If Dev was here, Dev would be saying he still got caught from behind. I guarantee that's what Dev would be saying.
Because he had to slow up to catch that ball.
I know, Phil. I'm just saying. I know, Phil.
I know, but I know Dev's watching, so I want him to do that. He had to slow up just a little bit, and you see the defensive back gets a step to catch up.
Yeah. I mean, I can't go back though. The video is oh, there we go. Okay. I mean,
the replay shows it.
This is the bad angle. This is a bad angle, but this was very controversial. I mean, people were saying he wasn't down. He was down. I wanted him to have it, man. That was the one for him to have. And George Carvey had the craziest parlay. He had a Mariota anytime, a McNichols anytime, and a McLaurin anytime. And when that came off, I texted him. I was like, bro, you hit. The odds were plus 8,000. I don't know what he bet. Had he bet 100, he would have won 8,000. I don't think he bet 100. And then they called it, called it back, man. I was so sad to see that. Okay, this one is when we lost Lattimore. We lost Lattimore on this play right here. This is a pass to Jacoby Myers.
By the way,
and I don't know how he hit his head. And maybe Myers fell on him, but from this angle, it was hard to see how he got concussed because I don't think it was from like contact between the players.
By the way, Lattimore went out, and I'm like, okay, well, who the fans gonna blame now?
Yeah,
who the fans gonna blame now? Can't blame Lattimore.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Share this tab. Here we go. Here's the play right here. Sorry, I had it on the wrong window at first. He's at the top of the screen.
He's in coverage.
Although PFF really doesn't like Lattimore this year because him and Samerstill are ranked one behind each other, and they're the bottom of the league. So for whatever reason, they do not like what Lattimore has done this year. And Mike Samerstill has been.
I think it's the only catch right
obvious.
There. By the way, Lattimore's allowed all game.
Yeah. But he goes down. He doesn't get back up.
I think Myers rolled over his head.
Hard to see. Maybe this angle is a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, definitely. When he hit the ground.
Yeah.
When he hit the ground, you can see boom right there. His head slammed into the ground. Oh man. You hate to see that. You hate to see that. Mikey just stood over him like, you okay, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Oops. All right. Here's Tucker. Touchdown pass from Gino. All day to throw, not a lot of pressure. That was just pitch and catch. That one was super easy. Just couldn't hold the drag across the field. Nothing you can do about that.
Just let him go too.
I know, Lou, man, he's having a off season, dude.
Sucks in coverage.
He's just had a. I don't know what's wrong with Lou. He's just been kind of absent. Maybe he's getting close.
he passes stuff off a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there.
But Will Harris ends up going out eventually too, and every time Jeremy Reeves has come in for Will Harris, he lays the motherfucking pipe on someone. Like he literally smokes these dudes on the field. Pow! And I think I captured it
because he brings the lumber.
Yes, I think I caught it. This is when he hit the backup running back. Oh yeah, I mean, he might have did that better than Will Harris could have ever did it.
That's one thing. Revo closes so fast on guys.
He's been doing it.
He closes fast on ball carriers. That's that special teams mentality.
Yeah, because you don't have a lot of time. You got to get down there quick and react. I mean, what a play. Just closes the gap. Boom. And watch Tucker. Is that Tucker number 1?
Yeah.
Just completely like, I am not getting in front of that train. Just lets him go right by.
He's like, Olay! He literally.
You want some of this? No. Man. All right. Next play. Okay.
And honestly, for that running back, he had no hope because if Revo wasn't there, Luvu was. Luvu was looking to headhunt. You can see it.
Yeah. So this one right here, this was the play in question where everyone was saying, why did Connor let him go? Why didn't Sinnott hit Crosby? I mean, clearly, I want you to understand these guys have assignments. Connerly's assignment was on the inside. Sinnott's was on the outside.
Everybody shifts left.
And the center is supposed to pull across the field. But I don't remember if he trips. I don't remember if he falls or if he's too slow. But the center's responsibility is Max Crosby. So let's watch what happens.
Oh, no. That was Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. Sorry, left guard. So I don't know why I saw the center. Chris Paul. He couldn't get over there. He knew it too. Look.
I feel like there had to be a chip on that play. Somebody. Oh, the running back was supposed to get him too. Nobody got there in time. Crosby was in that backfield so fast, no one had time to react.
I mean,
this was definitely not on Connerly.
I thought Sinnott was supposed to chip, but he wasn't. He's actually, if you look, Sinnott's actually supposed to break late into a route.
Yeah. Or maybe he was expecting this guy to hit too.
Play. It's a little tight end, it's a little tight end delay, and he's probably supposed to leak out.
This is a tough one. Right I mean, poor Bill, he did what he could, man. He even hit Crosby low, but Crosby just kind of just jumps over him. Nothing you can do, man. That was a tough play. This view should be a little more.
Watch the entire line shift left, and Chris Paul coming across here, and way too late.
So that tells me
it's a very slow developing play for a guy
and Crosby's moving way faster than the play is.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they would
expect stuff like that happens.
Dude, Crosby's first step. Holy shit. Look at that. I mean, right off the jump.
That's insane.
Oh my gosh, dude. Right there. He pushes off Connerly. Yeah, I don't know if Sinnott's supposed to hit him, but Sinnott's eyes were right the whole time. Everyone's pulling left, like you said.
Sinnott's trying to get 45 out here. That's who he's looking at.
Yeah.
And Sinnott starts running into a route.
Yeah. He waits for 45 to block him.
It's a delay route. It's a delay route.
He's going to sit. He's going to sit right there on the W. But man, that was a tough one. Everyone was bashing Connerly this play, and I don't know why. Like it's easy to do.
They just see Crosby on the right side. Therefore, it's got to be Connerly's fault.
Yeah, and it's easy to point to Connerly because he had a bad game last week, and we admit that. But this play, I don't think that's on him whatsoever.
No,
I don't think it is.
The entire line on that side shifts left.
Yeah. So after that play, it gets a little bit ugly. So the Raiders start coming back, and we're like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? And here Gino hits Tucker for 61 yards, man. And then we have one more play, then we are complete with the film review. Mikey. So I think Mikey thought that he had safety help. He clearly didn't. See,
He's desperately trying to come back up.
and I don't know who's to blame right there. Like what? They're basically covering the same area. Why are these guys so close to each other? I don't know what sort of cover this
Everybody
is.
else is covered on the play too. That's the thing that pisses me off. Is that
If anyone in the chat knows, why are these guys so close to each other? Who was that? Was that Quan?
if the safety just drops back, it's not Quan, is it?
I can't tell. We'll probably
No,
tell.
that's Revo.
Oh yeah, because Harris was hurt.
Revo was supposed to have deep. It should have kept deep coverage on that one, and then Gino had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And then the worst part is that this probably would have been, Gino would have been dancing around in the pocket some more.
Yep. Nothing we can do. All right, last play to review. This was Luke McCaffrey finally.
I marked out so hard for
finally getting in the game. Finally getting in the game. 2 tight end set.
He just leaks
wide open. I mean, Mariota even underthrew it. I mean, Luke starts where? Top of the screen. Oh, he's at top of the screen. Hold up. Let's take a moment to check this right here, because it'll probably never happen again. Every one of the receivers on this play are white. Sinnott, Luke, Ertz, and Yankov. Look at this, dude. Every one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, man. Great play. Happy for Luke, man. Happy to see him finally.
He was so open.
Finally
Mariota under threw it out of shock.
Happy to see him finally.
And having a guy in his face, but still.
Right.
And he's looking, what's funny? He's looking Luke the whole way.
He is. He knew it. He was about to get crushed too if he held that ball a second longer. It was a free rusher coming off the right side. Yeah. It seems like every play for Sinnott is a delayed route or a fake block route. Because watch him right here. Like he does a little chip or tries to chip, and then boom, chips max and good moves out. Every play, that seems to what he's doing. So, but he got a lot of burn. So, all right, man, that's it for the film review. Luke jumps into the stands. It was great. That was the end of the game, and the rest was history in the books for us. So happy that it was done. Happy we won 41 20 24.
41-24. You win by 17. 17
right.
points or more.
For the boys, man. For the boys.
17 points or more is a blowout.
Yes, it
in
is.
NFL football.
That's
so
right.
Guess what? That's a blowout victory.
Yep. For sure. Okay. Phil, let's talk about Overreaction Monday. Those in the chat, give us your Overreaction Monday.
We are close.
Doesn't have to be true. Close to back.
Yeah, I mean, we let if we don't let our foot up off the gas, this is a much bigger blowout win.
Okay.
But I think it's one of those things where it's like we already got guys getting hurt left and right. Maybe we should take it easy. But against a better team, you don't take your foot off the gas. If you play like we did, you're going to win a lot of games. Yeah. I don't care what team you're playing.
Yeah.
This was that we were up 34-10 at one point in this game. And we could have easily been, this could have been a 41-10 win. Yeah. So if we win 41-10, nobody should have anything negative to say. Yeah. We let up some touchdowns. One of them was pretty garbage time. Let's be real. But hey, I think we're close to being back to last year's form.
Well, for me, my overreaction is that this defense is going to suffer in the coming weeks because of the injury bug. They put on a good performance. Luckily, we played a bad team. We probably have the same luxury again next week playing the Falcons in Atlanta. I mean, the Falcons got so bad they had to bring in Kirk Cousins. Penix struggled so bad. He finally had his first bad game. They benched him, and they lost by 1 billion points to the Panthers. But for me, my overreaction, remember, it doesn't got to be true, that this defense is going to truly suffer from all the injuries. So we lost Will Harris with the ankle. We lost Percy Butler with the hip. We lost Terry McLaurin with the quad, Trey Amos with the calf, and Marshawn Lattimore with a concussion. 4 out of those 5s in our secondary. That's what worries me. And we can't let someone like Michael Penix Jr. Have a bounce back game against us next week. So that's my overreaction Monday. So that's what I'm a little worried for. What's up, Jack Attack? Lions and Ravens are tied 14-14 halftime. That sounds like a damn good game, by the way. Yeah, maybe we should start doing this on Sundays, Phil, but we wouldn't have the film, so we can't do it on Sundays. Get instant reaction, but get no film.
Wah, wah.
I don't have a sound effect for that, but all right. Those in the chat, talk to us. Stock up, stock down. Whose stock has gone up for this game, and whose stock has gone down after you watched this beating we gave, this shellacking we gave?
Stock up.
Oh, did you want like an official?
No, I just did that for the hell of it. Stock up, Dorrance Armstrong.
Dorrance Armstrong.
Stock
up.
Down.
His stock's been going up though.
Yeah, but it really took a step forward this game. Like, it was noticeable. Like, it's one thing when you have one good game, but when you go, 3 games in a row where we see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially in this game, it showed up big time. Stock down, Mikey Sanders still.
Yeah, that's 2 games in a row. His stock has gone down. And
you know what? Hey, you know what? Sophomore. If anyone's having a sophomore slump right now, I actually say it's more Mikey. You could say Jaden, but I don't know about that. Jaden had a good first game, and then he was asked to throw. He was asked to drop back 50 some times against the Packers, which is not his game.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put that on Jaden, but the sophomore slump right now seems to be hitting Mikey.
Yeah. For me, actually, no. What's up, Gregory? Gregory Pets joined us and said, wow, did we see Chin missing tackles again? I like Chin, man. I like Jeremy Chin. I still wish he would have stayed on this team. For whatever reason, he was
Chin
cheap.
Brings the lumber. Like, guys like that don't miss tackles, but they'll make tackles too.
Right. I wouldn't have mind Chin staying.
But Revo, hey, we got Revo, and Revo does the same thing. So.
He certainly does, man. Revo lays the pipe. Also, Gregory says Dorrance stock up, Matt Gay stock down. We were talking about Matt Gay earlier. So he was 2 for 3. Not great, not terrible. He made the kicks he needed to make. I'm trying to see what his numbers were from where he kicked and made. I have them somewhere.
It's a 30-some yarder, but he did hit from 4. He hit from over 50.
Okay, 37, and he missed a 37 and made a 46. And no, hold on, that's not right. Field goals made. Oh, he made a.
I think it was a 46 and a
46 and a 56.
Yeah, 56, yeah.
And he missed a 37. How did he miss a 37? Maybe that's why it was frustrating.
That is what was frustrating, but whatever. I'll take that as an improvement over being 1 for 3, and it was 2 for 3. Next game he should be 3 for 3.
Yeah.
And then we'll all be happy.
Yep.
I'm not going to get too angry after a win like this. Sorry.
All right.
You're
my stock up is Cliff Kingsbury because his stock was down for me last versus the Bills. And I know it was a short week. And I know the Raiders are coming off a semi-short week, but I don't have any mercy for them because we did it on less. We went Sunday and played Thursday. You guys played Monday and played Sunday. So not the same short week as people are trying to make, but my stock up goes to Cliff Kingsbury for finally realizing that our strength is running the ball, and we finally did run the ball. So that's what I'm going with. Cliff Kingsbury.
We ran the ball against the Giants.
Sorry, dude. Did not mean to do that. We did run the ball versus the Giants, but we forgot to run the ball last week. That's all I'm saying. It was just something about not running the ball last week. I don't know why. What what point he was trying to make by not running the ball by last week. So my stock goes up to Cliff Kingsbury. Could have gave it to many players. Luke McCaffrey. If I gave it to a player, it would have been for Debo, just because he continues to show why he was a valuable free agent. But stock down for me. You already said it, Sam Still. It was really hard to find stock down in this game, man. I don't really have. No one really made a lot of errors, right? I didn't see a lot of
bonus stock up. Bonus stock up. Terry McLaurin
finished the day with 3 catches for 74 yards and almost a touchdown, about 2 inches away from
he was robbed of.
Yeah,
Terry looked like Terry, and realistically, everybody's it's only 3 catches.
Gregory.
He's only 3 catches. Guess what? Mariota only threw 21 passes, completed only 15.
Yeah, 15 to 21, like man. He didn't
have opportunities.
He didn't have to throw the ball a lot. Yeah, so really, I didn't really have a stock down, man. I feel like everyone played a pretty good game, minus Sam Still. I feel like he was the one that probably had the roughest game still. Other than that, wasn't a lot of huge mental errors. I think we let them come back into the game as a team. It wasn't like this player messed up, but we'll see. What's up, Juan?
Defense prevents
blowout. That belt smelled like Manders victory Monday. Let's go, fellas. That's right. Let's go, Juan. Command Corner Tailgate live as always, man. Live as always. So all the footage, doing the damn thing. Love to see the guys doing thing in the red zone a lot. Lane said, Greg says Lane's a star in the making. That's why we got him, bro.
If he can
4.3 speed, 4.21 speed. I don't remember what his 40 was. It was up there.
It was a 4.2. But the thing is that he did drop a touchdown pass.
He did, and it was defended, but he turned around and should have had it. Juan, I don't know when I'm gonna be there, man, but trust me, you will be the first to know, because I'll be cooking for the tailgate. Trust me, just like last time.
I'll be drinking.
It's just a tough schedule with kids sports, man. It's just a bad year for me.
I do have a very busy fall coming up. That's why.
But I promise I'm going to be at 2 games this year.
I have a very busy and expensive fall that includes a flight to Florida. So we'll let you know.
Florida. But I will always and continue to push people to the Command Corner Tailgate, because that is the
if you go to a
best
game,
place to be.
If you go to a game, I don't care where you park, you find your ass over in the red zone lot, and you go join those guys at Command Corner. I'm telling you, it is, if you want to feel at home as a fan, you have to go to the Command Corner Tailgate.
Look at that. I mean, what other tailgate is gonna give us stuff like this, huh? And make sure, if you do go ahead of time, save your little tabs from your bottles. Old Chuck saves these and donates these for charity. So make sure you save your canned tabs. I don't know what you call them. When you crack open your drink, your pull tab, save those things and bring them to the tailgate for a good cause.
But I'm telling you, I'm sure there's somebody in our audience who has not been to a game in a while. They're thinking, you know what? Love the team. I don't care if it's gotten expensive. I'm going to plunk down, go support these guys again. Go to the Command. You show up early. Go to the Command Corner. I'm telling you, you will feel like you're amongst friends and family you didn't know you had.
They got shots. They got liquor towers. They got the shot of the day. They got custom beer cans.
And by the time you've been there an hour or two, you're gonna be nice and liquored up, and you're gonna be hugging these people like they are your family.
That's right. There you go. Doing good things over there. All right. Good, bad, ugly, great. This one's going to be a little bit hard for the bad and ugly, but let's give it a shot. If y'all can do it in the chat. Good, bad, ugly, great. Phil, how does this play out for you?
Good. Run defense.
Yeah.
Bad. Letting them get a little bit back in the game early, going to a softer zone a little earlier than necessary. Ugly, twice in this game, both Tunsil and Connerly got flagged on the same play. On one,
they gave it to Connerly,
flag, and Tunsil was declined. And the other play, Tunsil's was the one that was accepted, and Connerly's was declined. It's like, all right, I get the Tunsil's coaching the young buck, but could you not coach him that well to commit penalties at the same time you do?
Yeah.
And vice versa. So that was ugly. Great. A ground attack, efficient offensive game plan that says we are going to control the clock, we are going to control the ground game, we are going to have Mariota pass when he needs to, not just all over the place, and we are going to take this game from moment one, and we're going to play this game from ahead the entire time. That was a genius game plan, and I'd like to see that continue.
Yep. Juan said that Debo opened up the game. Stadium wanted to come down. We was going crazy. Yes, 69-yard return to open the game. We slayed that earlier. Fantastic, man. What a way to start it. And then followed up by Lane's 90-yard punt return for a touchdown shortly after. Gregory says too many big plays and Tucker's still open. Yeah. My good quarterback pressure. We finally had the quarterback under duress this game, and it was great to see. Bad. I'm going to say that we took the throttle off, and that's just a personal opinion. I don't want to see them take the throttle off. I want to see them continue to, just boot to ass the whole game. Don't back off. I get it. People are getting hurt. I understand, but I would still love to just see them continue to blow people out more. Because like you said, Phil, once they started coming back, it was a 1-2 score game. It got within 10 points. And then we had to open it back up. I'm
glad we did. I'm glad we showed the ability to turn it back on when necessary.
Yeah. Ugly. Gregory said it. The big plays, 61-yarder to Tucker. We just give up some big plays, and you don't want to see that. So that's a reach. I know that's a reach, but you got to get something. And then great is the run game. Like you said, we ran for a total of 32 times for 201 yards, average 6.3 yards per carry.
And by the way, just so you know, remember what I said? Minimum 25 carries by running backs.
Let's see. We had
23 because Debo had
count.
3 and Mariota had 6. But you know what?
Yeah.
When you run for that many yards per carry, you can get away with a few.
Yeah. Yep. Juan's proud of the run game. We all are, man. Finally, that's our identity. We don't need Jaden passed the ball 50 times last week. Didn't need it. Jack said, who remembers the Grossi raid from last year? I do. We were streaming Thursday Night Football. Or was it Sunday Night Football? And then that's when Grossi.
No, it was Thursday night. It was a Thursday.
You were gone. You were gone. It was Dev and I. And that's when Grossi raided us, man. It was great. A lot of good people over there. That was fantastic. I remember it, man.
I watch those guys all the time. Like every Thursday when they do the clickbait pod. Yep. I mean, that comes on towards the end of my work day, and it's like, boop, on. All right. Yep. Now, if you can get Grossi to actually answer my damn emails, that would be very helpful.
Yeah.
I wanted him on this podcast before the Packers game. You know, but Scooter don't want to come on. Scooter don't pay attention to his emails. 5 Points doesn't watch his emails. Grossi, love Tree. Tree came on, was a great guest. We'll have him on again, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, all those guys, they are in our sphere. Those guys are, the best of the best. Perna too. I watch Perna all the time. That's good sports. Even though the Broncos are this year. What did the Broncos even do this weekend, by the way?
They lost.
Did they lose? Yeah, they lost to the Chargers. It was a close game, but
yeah. I do want to show, Greg talks about DQ taking a hit. Oh man, it's being stupid with my
image. That image should carry on the rest of the season.
It should. It was wonderful
up and the blood just trickling from the nose, and he doesn't care.
No, that's what he does.
That is a football coach right there. Here's the play. I'm gonna play this right here, and then we'll show. then we'll show. That's probably gonna be a copyright strike, but keep the volume down. It was the hit. There it is. DQ's head hits. Boom. He hits the pavement, bro. He hits the pavement.
And then this is what you really want to see right here.
I'm telling you, this image is the season right here. If we go far,
right there, just blood dripping from your nose, right there,
and it's dripping too. You see it literally drip.
That's
right
the
here.
image right there.
It literally drips.
That's the image. That's what you want.
That's my coach right there.
Yep.
That's our head coach.
That's the one. That's the one. Dan special.
Remember after the Packers game, people were like, "Oh, I never liked Dan Quinn. Oh, he's ass." That's a man right there.
Yeah,
man. You want look. This is a football team of men. You need a leader of men, and that's a leader of men right there.
Yeah. Dan did exactly what he was supposed to do, man. That was fantastic, dude.
That when I saw that, when they showed that image of him, I got so hyped.
And that's dude. And
it's halftime. I'm like, I want the third quarter now.
The players already want to play for him, right? And that just continues to show why they want to play for him. So it's all good. Thank you, Tia.
You run through brick walls for guys like that.
Yeah, exactly. Tia said, good Luke, bad Terry. Touchdown got miscalled. Great. The run game was awesome. Great. Marcus. That's right. Toothpick, First String Podcast. What's up, guys? Make sure you guys go check out First String Podcast. Our boy Toothpick and those guys in the Lions Den of Texas, covering the Commanders from Texas. Yeah, we put up points, man. 41. Oh, Chota, 41. Dropped a 40 burger on him. That's crazy. Quinn trying to beat Trump. Quinn did it better, man. It was hard to see from the hit that Mariota's helmet hit the bridge of his nose. I thought he might have broke the damn thing. He refused medical attention. I thought he was going to show up on the injury report. He was not ruled out. He's a Commander. That's right. Juan said he would run through a wall for DQ.
As those players, anybody who's played football, when you have coaches that you listen to them and you're like, listen to this bullshit. And you have coaches where you're like, yes.
Yep.
Quinn's the latter to me.
That's right.
That's a guy who just inspires you.
That's right. All right, let's give away the game balls now. These are your balls to give away.
Balls.
We try to do one offense, one defense, and then they are yours, man. So, and those in the chat, let us know who your game ball is going to go to. One for offense, one for defense. You could even include special teams on this too. Usually we try to keep that on the defensive side. But if you want to give three, hey, that's fine. Give three. Like I said, these are your balls to give away. Phil, who are you giving your game balls to?
Defensive game ball first. Bobby Wagner.
B-Wags, man. 2 sacks.
11 tackles, 2 sacks.
2 sacks.
B-Wags definitely looking better this week.
Yeah.
Because he's not covering a tight end.
Yeah, that helped too. That's why the safeties were so crucial, covering those tight ends, man.
Now, on offense, a few people get it, but you know what? Marcus Mariota. Man. 40 yards rushing, 200 yards passing. It's
super efficient. Super efficient.
And Mariota, one thing he does better than almost any quarterback in the league, honestly.
Yeah.
Is on the read option, making the correct read.
Yeah, on every time he kept it on. It was the correct decision to keep the ball.
Or when he gave the ball away, it was the correct decision. Like he's got that innate ability.
Yeah.
Does he have the physical talents of a Jaden Daniels? No. But that kind of knowledge, that's something that he can continue to pass on to a Jaden Daniels.
Right.
And let's be real. Mariota knows that this is not going to be his team. His job is to come in these situations like he has. And he has embraced that role.
Oh, yeah.
And we treat him well as an organization, as a fan base. We treat him well to do that. And that's going to be very key, because if Jaden ever has an injury where he's going to miss a significant amount of time, you feel comfortable with Marcus, knowing that the offense isn't going to change. We don't have to take pages out the playbook, none of that, and he'll run it efficiently. Will it be as spectacular? No. We have to lean on the run like we did today, like we did yesterday. But it's fine because he's efficient. All right. He manages the game well. Hey, got off a couple of nice deeper passes to Luke and to Terry. He can push the ball downfield.
He's got the arm talent to do so. He's not Taylor Heineke.
Right.
You know, he's got an arm. So I have to take my shots, don't I?
Oh, hold on. Heineke. I got to do the Heineke sound effect. Okay.
But nonetheless, the fact of the matter
Taylor's still
is,
catching strays, man. He's been gone for 3 years.
until his fan base finally admits how ass he was, I'm going to continue. But Mariota, what he does, he brings a veteran presence. It means that the huddle, there's no nervousness in the huddle because you know that the next guy up from Jaden can still run this offense and things still be all right.
Yeah.
So, look, the guy's made 3 appearances for us and has looked great in all of them.
Yeah.
Hell, in 2 of the 3 games he's appeared in, we put up 40+ points.
Yeah. He's played 2.5 games, and his numbers are fantastic.
Realistically, yeah. I mean, you know, we saw the one against the Panthers last year.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it helps when last year it was the Panthers and this year it's the Raiders.
Raiders. It's the right game for Jaden to be injured. So
yeah. So you know, it works out. But you know,
yep, fair.
Jaden's gonna be fine in the long run. Mariota's gonna be fine as our backup in the long run. In fact, sign him to be Jaden's backup.
Yes, forever. I'm good with it.
Be his backup till you retire, Marcus.
That's right.
You'll be just fine. You're gonna make a lot of money making spot appearances, and we will remember you very fondly in the DC area. You can make yourself a nice home in Northern Virginia because taxes lower.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
and we will remember you in our hearts as and then Mariota came in and got us some wins when Jaden was down. He was great too. And hey, we keep putting up 40 burgers. Maybe get yourself a little ring.
Yeah, that's the way. So for me, I'm a little bit torn. Offense, I want to give it to the running back room because, like I said before, 201 yards on 32 carries. I know I'm counting Debo and I know I'm counting Mariota in that, but still to rush for 201 yards, averaging 6.3 yards per carry. That's a breath of fresh air. I love it. So running back room gets mine. Defense / special teams. It's going to the special teams units, both sides. Everyone's saying it in the chat. Debo started off the game with that 69-yard return. Jalen Lane with a 90-yard return. And the guys were just good all day. So the special teams unit is going to get mine.
Coverage is insanely good. And it is such an ignored part of how important it is in the field position game. We are really good at pinning teams back.
Yeah.
And that's
thanks to Tressway too.
Tressway and the kick coverage and everything are excellent. Yeah. So that's what helps our defense do what it does. Yeah. Is we, even if a team has to move the ball, they have to move the ball longer distances. If that's going to create more opportunities for them to make mistakes, for them to get sacks, everything.
Yeah. Pick is giving his to the O-line. Okay. They probably need it after the disastrous game they had last week against the Packers. They played a good game. I don't think let's see, the Niners had 1 sack. So my honorable mention was going to be the defensive line. We had 5 sacks, 2 for Wagner, 1 for Dorrance, 1 for Vaughn, and 1 for Jean-Javante Baptiste. But Dorrance and Daron Payne are having such good years. Now, Daron Payne's contract year, I get it. But those 2 guys are playing out of their minds. Not Kinlaw so much too. Last week. Kinlaw too. Kinlaw had a quiet game. He only had a tackle. But
Kinlaw was drawing tackle. And we even saw in that one play, Kinlaw draws double teams.
Yeah, which is what he's supposed to do. Big man.
He's getting one-on-one opportunities he did not get previously.
Yeah. Juan's giving his to Wagner, Chota, and Debo. Okay. Across the whole spectrum. I like it, Juan. I like it. Tia said offense for Luke. Big Luke getting his first touchdown catch of the year. Is that his first touchdown of the career? Or did he have one last year?
No, it's his first touchdown.
First touchdown of his career. Wow, Luke. Didn't even come from Jaden either. Jalen Lane defense.
2 weeks in a row, he's found the end zone because he had a 2-point conversion last week too.
He did from Jaden. That's right.
I think they are finding ways to work Luke into this offense a little bit more.
Yeah.
He gets open.
Well, Noah Brown being injured now, you don't really have a choice because who else?
I mean, you could go with
Osborne.
Chris Moore.
No, Chris Moore, he actually caught a pass. We saw Chris Moore catch an early pass.
There's there's other guys on this roster, but Luke has size and it's just innate ability to find open space.
Yeah.
So I would like to see Luke get worked into it more. Do I think he's going to be an 80 catch, 1,000-yard guy? No. But can he be a 30, 40 catch guy? Get 400 or 500 yards? Absolutely.
Yeah. Lane gets one for going 90. That's right. Oh, hokey. Toothpick says, Ken Law keep throwing people out of the club. Yes, he hits him with the
This is Sparta!
And then he takes it, he throws it down, he gets him out of there, man. That's what Ken Law's doing. That's why we brought him in here. That is a large specimen of a man. That is a large human being right there.
He is deceptively quick.
Yeah.
For a guy
that says Moore and Lane are outplaying Luke. So maybe that's why Luke's been having a hard time.
Is Lane outplaying Luke though? Because Lane ain't catching balls.
He's getting open. He's not catching. But I think that was his flaw coming out of school.
Well, he had limited route tree coming out of school. That was the big knock against him, was that he was a slot receiver who only had like 3 routes in his route tree.
Yeah. Look who joins us, Dev. What's up, Dev? Good to see you, man. Finally get to see Dev. Thanks.
Let's get it on.
Good to see you, man. Wish you were here. Now Dev's not here. If he wants to give it in the chat, it's time to give away the Glock Dookie. Dev, I'll offer it to you, but let's introduce the Glock Dookie Award for the Raiders game. All right, Dev. I don't know if you're going to give this away to anybody. Still no net on his phone. Okay. If you want to put it in the chat, the Glock Dookie Award. Who was the shittiest person in the game? There's got to give it someone. It could be the home team. It could be the visiting team. It could be a coach. It could be a referee. It could be Russell Wilson, who's going to catch strays just for being.
I got a Glock Dookie if Dev doesn't have one.
So if anyone else has one, man, who's getting the Glock Dookie Award? Because I tell you what, I know who it's not going to be. It ain't going to be this guy.
No,
it sure shit ain't Dan Quinn. that guy's getting. I don't know what award you're going to give him. It ain't gonna be no Glock Dookie Award. He's getting whatever he wants award.
I got a Glock Dookie Award. Dev doesn't.
All right, who's it gonna be, Phil?
Sean Hockley and his officiating for robbing Terry McLaurin of a touchdown and robbing George Carmi of thousands of dollars.
Hockley, they made questionable calls, man. I know you said it before, and I was trying to give them benefit of doubt, but these refs were like. I mean, it wasn't egregious. We had 6 penalties. They had 7. We had 7 for 54 yards. They had 6 for 54 yards. But they were just, I don't know, man. Some ticky-tacky ones. I
hated Ed Hockley.
Cost him a parlay.
I hate what he spawned.
And yes, we are looking at Jaden's wide receivers of the future. That's right. You have to. You got to look past Terry. I hate to say it. You got to look at the next generation. You need those guys on board here in the next year or two.
You and your crew robbed Terry McLaurin of a big touchdown that would have just silenced all those critics. And you robbed George Carmi of thousands of dollars.
We don't need you, man.
Boo this man.
We don't need it. We don't need you, man. Sean Hockley. The kicker, I don't want to type his name, Matt Gay. So, listen, last week he missed the 58-yarder. You're going to miss that. He makes a 56-yarder today on Sunday.
That's why they signed him.
Trying to give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. I was really upset when he missed that 37-yarder to start the game. He did miss the first. Was it did we kick a field goal going at halftime? I think
56-yarder. He missed it when they iced him.
And he came back and made it. So
I really think he was literally taking a practice kick on it because they were blowing that whistle so far before he even went for the kick.
And the only other kicker on the market right now is Young Ho, the young Ho from Atlanta who just got cut.
Unless you want a kicker who cannot kick from beyond 50.
Yeah.
Austin Seibert, who I love. Austin Seibert.
Yeah.
Man, automatic from inside 50.
But I don't know if we're there yet to say, Gay, you're done. If he has a bad game, another one, I don't know. I'm not there yet with Gay. I know a lot of people are. I'm you know,
He
I'm
bought
open
himself
to
a
it.
little grace when he made that 56 order. He definitely did.
But I wouldn't lose sleep if they did bring in. But like Toothpick said, they probably should. They probably should bring in competition. Jack says, at least the refs aren't favoring Mahomes and the Chiefs now. No, that's now has been moved on to the Philadelphia Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. They are now getting the calls. If you watch,
what false start?
I mean, some of the PI calls that they didn't get. Did you watch the final touchdown where AJ Brown literally took the player and just boom? I mean, I'm talking.
I saw that.
Pushed him out of the way, then did his out to the sideline. They didn't call that either, but. We are holding tree outs, longest yard on Tuesday, not tryouts, tree outs. Tree outs. Hey, man, whatever makes his team better. And if somebody else, whatever, I'm getting tree outs, longest yard. Ryan says Glock Dookie to Brian Dayball. They play for playing dart at the end of the second win. Also extended the Dookie to all the Cowboys for losing. Correction dominated by the Bears. Ryan, I hope you gave your wife the business. For losing to the Bears, and they got their ass beat. And Caleb Williams looked really good. I don't know if that's because the Dallas Cowboys are so shitty. I love to see Caleb Williams do. I know people don't like Caleb in our fan base. I love Caleb Williams, DC native.
I don't have a problem with Caleb Williams. I have a problem with Bears fans.
Right.
Still want to believe that Caleb Williams is like the best thing since sliced bread. It's like, calm down, you guys.
Yeah, he just made time. He looked great. He looked great though. And the Cowboys fans, yeah, they lost CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb's gonna be out with an ankle. Did you see the picture?
We have got to
don't watch the picture. Don't look at the picture of his ankle. Don't watch the video of his ankle. It doesn't bend the right way. And James Conner's out too. So if you have those two guys, careful. Also excited to see Preston next week. Preston Smith, back home. You guys see the picture with him and Ryan Kerrigan. They used to be bookends together. Now Ryan's his coach. Preston's back. What's funny with Preston Smith? We drafted him in the second.
He's a third rounder.
And I think we had him and like Trent Murphy at around the same time. And
Trent Murphy came before Preston.
But they were on the same team together.
Yeah, they were on the same team together.
Yeah. But and we had Junior Gillette as well. And Preston came back, and before Junior Gillette even got another team. And so, yeah, that whole thing. If you follow Junior Gillette, man, he had that whole thing going where he was suing the league.
But
didn't get it right with Dan Snyder.
Junior Gillette didn't respond to my text messages. So
no. He talked with Dev though. He was talking with Dev there for a while, if I remember. Glock Doogie Award goes to the kicker Matt. Man, Gay taking strays. Look at that. Ryan couldn't watch the game on TV and had to go out and do yard work. I was outside. She left and came back with tequila. Ryan, why could you not watch the game on any TV?
Why didn't you go do the yard work during the Cowboys game?
Was it a stream issue? Was it a streaming issue? What is it? Because we got links, man. Stream East, NFL Byte. There's plenty out there. Why did you have to? Did you have to go do yard work? That's what I want to know. Because
what'd you do on Saturday?
Or what did you do before the game? So Ryan had soccer just like me. He's a soccer dad. So
man, I did all kinds of stuff before the game. I did all kinds of stuff before the game, man. I did grocery shopping.
Oh, she was big mad. I had on the TV in the garage. Homegirl fucking rage. Oh, he couldn't watch the Cowboys game with her. Is what he was saying.
Oh, I don't.
She was raging. There's a picture of Dak at the end. He's just like his eyes are just really big. He's just looking off in the distance like. They captured the perfect moment. You should send her that pic, Ryan, if you get a chance. It's really funny. Hey,
mad, Dak. Stay mad. I don't care.
Yeah. I think we've culminated, ladies and gentlemen. Do us a favor. Make sure you hit that like button on YouTube if you're watching it. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure I'm not underwater.
You're not now.
All right. I was, but I'm not. Yeah, man, it was a great win. We're 2-1. We got
Detroit,
the Falcons.
Baltimore is now, by the way, 21-21 in the third.
Fantastic. Okay, good. We got the Falcons coming up on Sunday. We're going to do a pregame show on the Thursday for the Falcons. They just benched Michael Penix last week. He had a rough game. They brought in Kirk Cousins. I'm pretty sure Michael Penix is still going to start. And I'm not sure, you know what, just before we leave, let's see what the opening line is on DraftKings for that game next week. Just to give everyone an idea of where that head's at. Remember, we opened up at this game with Jaden 6 or 6.5 points with the Raiders. And then once they announced that Mariota was starting to drop down to 3 points. So come next week, it looks like they're giving us 2.5 points. I'm shocked. Do they think that much of the Falcons?
I don't think they know if Jaden's going to play or not.
Okay, so they're giving them the home field advantage with the 3-point spot. So really, it's a half-point gimme. Okay, I'll take it. Ryan said, so check this. I've always said I'm a jinx when I buy jerseys. I bought her a Lamb jersey, delivered Saturday. She wore it 8 minutes in. High ankle sprain. She immediately took it. Hey, let's give Ryan a round of applause, man, because, you know, he is just doing the Lord's work for us Washington fans. You just voodoo dolling the players, man. You just putting pins in the Cowboys.
Buy her 53 jerseys.
Get her an Eagles jersey. Get her one of those. By the way, I'm still mad at the Rams because they should have beat the damn Eagles, man. Chip shot field goal. They should have beat the damn Eagles, bro. Shouldn't have even been close. I'm still mad.
I was watching that score all day. I'm just like, oh my god, this is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I was so amped. I was like, the Rams are going to kick the Eagles' ass. No.
They were 26-7. They were down 26-7. He said, also the week before, I bought my kid JD5 jerseys, the knee. All right. Don't buy any more jerseys of Washington.
Ryan, you cannot buy any more Commanders jerseys.
Yeah. All good. Hey, we got the W, man. That's all that matters. But thank you everyone for tuning in from my heart to yours. We love you guys, each and every one of you guys. Dev should be back with us on Thursday. And on to Atlanta we go, guys.
Mother Nature and his internet provider allow.
Yeah, exactly. Call your congressman, Dev. Get that internet back up. Rod used to have Spectrum. I had never heard of Spectrum until he told me about it, but I guess that's popular out in the Midwest.
Yeah.
We got Fios over here. I don't know what you have.
I have Shentel.
Okay. Hey, send me a DM and let me know what time. I'm sure between the three of us, we can probably get a group of us on. I can come. I'll probably come. No, wait. I'll be out of town Saturday. Never mind.
Shoot
me a message, man. Let me know. We'll figure something out, bro. For sure. Depending on the time. Probably me or Dev. I got soccer to deal with, but let me know, man. Would love to come on and kick it with you guys. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much. Audio for this will be out here shortly. Catch it on the replay. We'll see you guys Thursday. Till then, peace and hail. Dubs 41-24. We out.